Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're back with another weekly recap, but this week we don't really have that much to recap because the content update today was pretty light, and realistically over the next couple of months we're probably not going to get much as far as content updates, and the main reason for that is of course the coronavirus. The coronavirus is pretty much affecting everyone at this point. In my hometown, pretty much everyone is either working from home or not working at all at this point, and the same thing applies to Britain and of course jagex. So what I want to talk about today is, of course, we do have a content update. I'm going to be going over that. I also would like to discuss how I think this is going to affect RuneScape in 2020. They did release a news post regarding the coronavirus, so we'll have a look at that, as well as anything else related to the Oldschool Runescape community this week. Although keeping in mind there was no Q&A because not many people are in the office. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy and let's get started. Now today we did receive a game update. It was mainly some changes to Last Man Standing. Now Last Man Standing does have its share of issues, but one that they did fix today was the boxing issue. So in Last Man Standing you were actually able to box your opponent, pretty much blocking everyone out, and you could just kind of do that until everyone else got bored and left, I think. Now to fix this, they've implemented a feature where if a player is not showing any valid signs of progression, which I guess probably means doing damage, and you're within the Last Man Standing game, you will actually become attackable even though you're in combat with another player. Now this is just exclusive to Last Man Standing, so in other PvP areas this will not work. Now that's pretty much it for the game update. Now there was a few minor bug fixes and quality of life changes. One that's kind of interesting to me is you can actually now talk to Logicia to disable the drops for the Sun, Temple, and Moon pages. I guess people are complaining that these drops weren't really worth anything, so you can actually disable them. Kind of interesting that they've done that for just that drop table. But anyway, that is pretty much it for the game update today. Now on March 16th, we got another news post called an update for our community, and this is an update regarding the coronavirus. Now, as of March 16th, the majority of the jagex staff is going to be working from home. Now, they've said the safety of jagex staff is priority number one, and from today, we're recommending that JMods begin working from home for the foreseeable future. In the meantime, we are preparing to better facilitate the staff remaining in the studio. This shift represents a big change for the way we work, and you might be wondering whether this will affect RuneScape and Oldschool Runescape. It is possible that there may be fewer game updates and live streams in the short term, but we'll communicate any schedule change. Looking long term, we don't see any noticeable changes to our plans for the year. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that, well, that is the right decision, legally, morally, whatever. People should be at home at this point, and logistically that is going to have an impact on the release schedule. I know that you mentioned that it shouldn't be impacting the long-term updates, but I'm not sure if that's going to be 100% true. In my completely unprofessional opinion, I think this whole coronavirus thing could last months and months. The date range of 4 to 6 months gets tossed around a lot currently. Now, we don't really know if things will be shut down that long, but I think it's very unlikely that the main release schedule doesn't get impacted by the coronavirus. Now, in theory, you would think that most of the work they do in the office could be done from home, but it rarely plays out that way. Things are definitely going to slow down, and I do think it's possible that at least one of the major updates could get pushed into 2021 maybe. But honestly, who knows, maybe I'm just being a bit pessimistic here. Regardless, to me, the most important thing is that everyone stays safe and the RuneScape servers stay up. If RuneScape goes down, we riot then. Now obviously, I gotta throw this in here. If you haven't already been self-isolating and social distancing your entire life, it's actually a good time to do it now because of the virus. You should definitely be staying home, playing lots of RuneScape, don't go outside. We've been training our entire lives for this, so this is child's play. What is a couple months of staying indoors, really? Now, I'm not sure if other people got this email, but about a week ago I got an email regarding the new death mechanics and that the release date was actually supposed to be today. Now, it turns out that was actually a real email, and the death mechanics were slated for today, but they got pushed back. Unsure if that's to do with the virus or just a scheduling issue, but it looks like the death mechanics are pretty close to being done. So it seems like that will be probably one of the next updates whenever that really does end up happening. Now, while we're not going to be getting as many updates, it does look like the player counts for RuneScape are way up. RuneScape, Reddit, pretty much anything you do at home is becoming a lot more popular. So at least we know jagex as a company is going to be pretty much totally fine. Now, one kind of hot topic of discussion this week is around HD RuneScape. There were a couple different projects being posted. There is, of course, RuneLite HD, which is being worked on by someone. Another Reddit user posted a render of, looked like RuneScape in Unity, which apparently is kind of an old project, but that is also coming to light this week. Any third person posted a VR render of Varrock, which you could walk around, which was really, really cool. So that kind of got me thinking back and wondering, are we ever going to get RuneScape in HD? Now, obviously, I know the issues with the original OSRS HD, which is that they wouldn't give over the code. There was kind of a whole drama beyond that, and we all kind of agreed for the most part that jagex had every right to refuse and shut that project down. But now for future projects, for example, RuneLite HD is supposedly using all new assets. So my question to you is, do you think any version of a high definition RuneScape is going to come into the game? I mean, right now in RuneLite, we kind of have HD features. We have anti-aliasing, we have GPU renderers, stuff to improve the frame rate. So really just adding on to that base structure could actually give us a high definition RuneScape. I do think the RuneLite plugin has a good chance of being allowed to continue, but I really don't want my dreams to be crushed again. And maybe there was actually some underlying motive as to why they shut down HD projects in the past. We're really not going to know, but the desire is definitely there. Alright guys, I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. Even me, the master at rambling on to hit that 10-minute mark, can't quite do it. There's just not enough content. So I hope you guys enjoyed the weekly update. Going forward, it's possible I might not do these on Thursdays if there isn't a game update. Of course, if there's enough content, I will make a video, but I will have to see. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.